All right, this is presentable as I'm gonna get today. Hi, and welcome back to Cheap and Beat with Taryn. I'm Taryn. Hey, yeah. If you're new here, welcome to Cheap and Beat. If you are not, welcome back. Stink, I missed you. How was your week? I hope it was good. I look a little greasy because I have been running around all day long. So, pardon my grease. First and foremost, you already know the drill. I'm gonna need you to go on and what? Click that subscribe button. Thank you so much. And then while you're at it, I'm gonna need you to go on and click that like button, and then tell your friends and tell your mama by sharing, because 2021 finna be what? Our year. Okay, good job, Sting. You'll follow me on Instagram. Then you know I just did a little bit of an Ulta haul the other day. It is in my highlights just in case you missed it. I did it in my Instagram story. It's not a big deal, but y'all was like, y'all wanted to see. So I was like, let me show you what I got from Ulta. All affordable, all affordable, all good things, all good things. It's all affordable. But I picked up some like e.l.f. fire, right? So I picked up the e.l.f. Putty bronzer, which if y'all know, I have been using the Putty primer for like months, and then of course when I got the Putty blushes I started using them, so I went over there to see like what other Putty blushes they had, and they had this color called Caribbean, which is, we'll get into that later, but I picked up a Putty bronzer because I was like, I have never tried anything like this and I need to try it. So that's what today's video is going to be, but also it's just gonna be an e.l.f. video because why not? You know what I mean? Like, why not? The Putty bronzer, and I got like a powder. Those are probably gonna be like the newest things, but I mean, you know, e.l.f. is timeless. So anyway, let's get into it, boo. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you in as per usual. I mean, are you zoomed in enough? No, I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit so that we can get creaking. I feel so close to you right now, like a false fear. All right, so let's get some primer on first, then we're gonna do our eyebrows. So I have two primers. I have, of course, two of the Putty primers. Turn around, there we go. I got two of the Putty primers. I have the matte Putty primer, and then I have the poreless Putty primer, but because my setting spray, like I think we're just not gonna go for necessarily a matte look today, so I'm gonna use my poreless Putty primer. But also, this is my all-time fave thing. I don't know if they sell it anymore. It's the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm. When I say this is literally, and it's almost gone, I hope they do sell it because I need to find it. This is my favorite like pre-primer step if I'm feeling a little dry. I wasn't just now, honestly, because I've been running around all day and I'm like sweaty, but I don't care. I still wanted to use it. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with our poreless Putty primer. I'm pretty sure the Prep and Hydrate Balm is a primer. Don't come for me. I double prime sometimes, it's okay. A lot of times when I was like working multiple jobs, it was like I had makeup on for like 12 hours a day. So, double prime never hurt nobody. It might have. I'm not 100%. I hope it hasn't hurt anyone. Okay, so I will be using as many e.l.f. brushes as I can today, but your girl did not prepare properly, and thusly, I don't have a lot of e.l.f. brushes clean. So those are some of my favorite brushes to use, and because I use them so much, they need to be washed right now. So I'm gonna use this Dollar Tree like angle brush. Okay, I finally got the name of this. So this is called the e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. Y'all know I've been saying this is a little e.l.f. brow thing I use. That's what the name of this is. And this is the color Espresso. And like I said, I'm putting it on with a little Dollar Tree angle brush. Try that again. This brush is way too big. I really was trying to. I'm just gonna use this little brush. This is a e.l.f. Professional Concealer brush. It's a very little tiny brush. I'm gonna use that because that brush was way too big to give me any type of precision. Usually I like to use an angle brush when I'm doing my eyebrows, but this is working just fine actually. How often do you guys wash like your makeup brushes? Because now, first of all, let me preface this by saying I rarely use like dirty brushes. I try not to use dirty brushes at all because, you know, I like to promote better practices to you guys. I don't you know. But I have a lot of brushes, so I can usually get away with not washing them for like a month, and still film like 4 videos. But I always wonder how often other people like wash their brushes. So then I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Shape and Stay brow pencil. Y'all already know it's like this brow like wax stick that I freaking love. And I am going to go through, and I guess technically this would be like laminating my brows, but I like to laminate them after I already put the product in there, because when I work it through, I'm working the product through the hairs, and I don't have a lot of brows, as we know and see. So, you know, it's just like the best of both worlds. So now that that's in there, you see how I comb through, and it's brows. Okay, and then I'm going to cut them out, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer with the satin finish and medium beige. I just choked and almost died. And I'm going to use just the 16-hour Camo Concealer in medium beige as well. They're not the same color, and I think this one with the black top is an old formulation. But when I mix them together, they are my fave like color to cut out my brows. So, I don't know. I'm going to use the old one a little bit. Yeah. I'm gonna cut those out with a Wet n Wild. I think this is a concealer brush. They don't actually put the name on here, but this is what it looks like. Little flat top, little number. I just tried to wipe off an actual mole. How's your day going? All right, so for foundation, I'm gonna do my face first. Okay, I don't know if that was evident from the primer. We're gonna do the face first. So for foundation, of course, I'm going in with my e.l.f. SPF 15 foundation. What is the name of this actually? This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I don't know why I always called it the sunscreen foundation. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in the color Cocoa. So this is an older formulation of it. So this is the color Cocoa. I think the color Cocoa that exists now, like if you try to go buy it, is deeper than this color. Like, so if you're looking at me like, oh my gosh, she my complexion, and then you go try the Cocoa foundation that exists now, probably not the same color thing. I'm gonna put that on with the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. Yes, all right, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. It smells like sunscreen, which I've always loved, oddly enough. My neighbors, I just got this dress so dirty. Oh no, I just got makeup all over this dress. No. LOL when I like run this back to edit it, and it'll be like on there when I started. Dress been dirty. I've been running around like a crazy person today. So my sister went on vacation, which means it was me and my mom's time with my niece. So I have been taking her to camp and picking her up from camp, which means I have been driving across town twice a day for the last couple of days, and your girl is tired. And then on top of that, I have been like kind of decorating my house and putting up framing prints that needed to be framed and hung up for literal almost a year, like quarantine projects that I waited until like stuff started getting back to normal to do, because you know I'm backwards and that's how I roll. But you know I'm getting to the done stage, which makes me feel great because the sister is tired. So to highlight, I'm using the color medium beige in the hydrating camo concealer. This one right here, that is a highlight shade today. I still do the dots. I still do the dots. I don't do the triangles anymore, but I still do dots mostly. I'm gonna do a little thing there. But not a lot of people watch it. I mean, not a lot of people watch my videos anyway, but I like different ways to contour video. But if you did watch that video, thank you so much. I have kind of utilized those principles just moving forward, like trying to keep my concealers and my blush and my bronzer going up and not like down. Okay. All right, and to blend that out, I'm just using a Beast Stop brush from like an Amazon set a while ago. It's literally the set, if you look up BESTOP as in Paul, E online, you will see it. And these brushes have actually lasted a really long time. I'm gonna put that on my eyelid because I am just realizing I did not prime my eyelid. LOL. Good job, Tear. Why did that blend out so? That is beautiful. That blended out gorgeously. For the record, that concealer, I love it. I use that concealer. If I travel, that's a concealer I bring. I use a concealer all the time. But I'm gonna start using this brush to blend it out because it's doing the Lord's work. It's doing an amazing job. I always blend out my forehead highlight so chaotically. All right, so I'm just making a mess. So now it's time for the Putty bronzer. I'm so excited. Should I set first? Let me set. Yes, let me set my highlighter first, and then it's Putty bronzer time. So to set a highlight, I picked up this e.l.f. HD powder in Luminous. It's like soft luminous, and my worry is that it has glitter in it. And I have not opened it, so let's see if it has glitter in it. It doesn't look sparkly. I'm gonna trust it. And I'm gonna put that on with the e.l.f. highlighting brush. I'm scared. It has glitter in it. I can see a little bit of glitter. So I'm not gonna use a ton of this powder. But they had it, so I just went to like the store and they had it at the store, and I was like, I've never seen this before. Because I do have like an old e.l.f. HD powder that I could have used, but I was like, this seems newer, so let me use this. I don't think it's too glowy. I think it's fine. I think it looks cute. I take it back. I don't see any glitter. Like, I don't see anything. And that powder, let me read it. So the e.l.f. HD powder is a high definition loose powder that creates a soft focus effect on the skin, helps mask fine lines and imperfections for radiant looking complexion. I was about to say competition. So we are going to see. We're going to see how that holds up. I'm looking a little dusty over here. Now it's time for the Putty bronzer. I'm so excited. All right, to put that on, I'm just using this little Miss A brush from like my Miss A haul. So I have the A haul. Sorry. I have the color Bronze Belle, and it looks like this. Of course, I swatched it. That's my thingy. It looks like this. It's a lot deeper than my skin tone. So let's see what we got. Let's get in there. So really get in there. Cause y'all know I like to be bronze. Y'all already know I like to be bronze. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is also the perfect color. This is the perfect color. I gotta really dig up in there though, because my brush is a lot bigger than the little putty pot. So I really gotta dig in there. This is such, oh, that is so pretty. This is such a subtle, and I was so worried this was gonna be too dark. This is such a subtle bronze for me. But it's so pretty. I could have went a little darker because y'all know I love a good dark bronze, but also keep me humble, you know? When I swatched it, it was a little oily, and so it made me a little nervous, but it's actually not showing up oily or shiny at all. It's actually showing up pretty. It's just not. It's not doing too much. It's doing just the right amount. I really love this Putty bronzer. Yes, I am a fan. That's so cute. Oh, it's like such a clean, subtle bronze. I'm a fan, girl. I look so pretty. Oh, I look so pretty. All right, for blush today, I'm gonna use that color Caribbean in the Putty blush, because how could I not? Again, that's my finger. How could I not use this color? That is the, yeah, how could I not? I don't even know what my eyes are gonna look like today, but I need to use that color. And I'm just taking it on like a, I guess this is like a face brush. This is another Amazon set. It's not the Beast Soap set, it's another set. But I liked it because it was a little more narrow and I wanted to like dig in the pot more. So I'm going to start up. Y'all, baby girl, why are you doing this to me? Why is this color so beautiful? Why is this such a pretty color and I literally cannot with my life? Y'all. Oh my stars and garters. That is... I'm wearing this color in my wedding. Mark my words. What? What? Why is this such a pretty color? Like, are you kidding me? Are you nuts? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Now I have an obsession. I feel like a 70s. You know what? That's what I'm going for. I want to look very 70s today because this blush is giving me the inspiration. Oh, I'm done. For highlighter today, I'm using an OG. These are some of my favorite little highlighters. And these are like the e.l.f. What are they called? Let me look this. I don't know what anything is called because I have these things for so long. These are little baked highlighters. I don't think they sell them anymore, but I love them and I can't bring myself to get rid of them. I don't use them a lot on this channel because they don't sell them anymore, but I love them so much. And this is the color Pink Diamonds. Look at that, so pretty. And I was like, I'm gonna use it because my blush is like giving very much like pink love. Yeah. The only thing about these highlighters is you gotta kind of break the surface of them to get the payoff, which is probably why they don't sell them anymore, but whatever. I'm willing to work a little bit for my makeup. Look at that. Oh, I took a little much though, so I'm gonna go on the other side. If you see a little bit of a white cast, it's because I added a little bit of that HD setting powder beneath my bronzer because I felt like I needed a little more, you feel me? All right, so let's get these eyes going. Let's see. I'm gonna prime with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in medium beige. I guess it would technically be like the non-hydrating one. Today's eyes are gonna be super simple because I don't know, I have this vision and I hope it comes to life. I wanna look like a disco, like dancing diva. Don't judge me. So I'm gonna use this little e.l.f. quad. This is actually one of my favorite eyeshadow quads I own, period. And this is the Acai color range, I guess. And it's just 4 little colors, but they're just so pretty. That like periwinkle blue, I guess it's the Acai color. I just love it so much. I don't know. I think it's such a pretty color. I would be lying if I said this wasn't the second time I'm doing this because I did not like the way it was looking the first time. So the first color we're gonna use is this really, really bright color. And that's what I'm putting on. I'm putting it on with a Wet n Wild brush, just all over the lid, y'all. All over. So because where I live was like Cicada City from the middle of May till like, I would say 2 weeks ago, I have not done any like summer activities, which means I need to catch up on all my summer activities. My dog is sitting on one step, halfway on one step, halfway on another step. Don't judge him. So I don't know why I have this obsession now with going to the beach like every weekend, and it's not far. It's like a 40-minute drive from my house, but like I'm obsessed with the sunshine. I'm obsessed with hearing the water. Do I get in the water? No. Cause it ain't the ocean water to the beach I go to. It's not ocean water, that is bay water, and I ain't getting in nobody bag. But I love the like, just the vibe of being at the beach, like putting on like shorts and like, putting on shorts in a bathing suit or like shorts and like a little bralette situation and just going and sunning. You know what I mean? Like getting my tan on. So I'm sorry to say next week, when it comes down to what foundation I'm gonna use, I don't know, because I'm going to the beach this weekend, girl. And I'm gonna be out in the sun. And so I don't know what color I would be when I come back, but I'm very excited about the prospects. So I think the problem the first time I tried to do this eye look, which you will never see because I just deleted it, was that I tried to use this purple here, this one right there, but it's too metallic-y. So I'm gonna go in with my Matte for Matte's Jewel Pop palette. It's still e.l.f., like, hello. And I'm gonna use that purple right there, and I'm gonna put that deep in my crease. Like, I'm trying not to bring it out here, even though I blended my lid shadow out there. Let me put a little more just for the people. That's for the people in the back. But I am gonna put a little more just because, you know, I want it to pop. But I am gonna actually just put that color into my like inner corner, and I'm gonna lift my eyebrows up as high as possible because I just want to get the inner corner. And I'm using an e.l.f. detail crease brush. I'm gonna put my eyeliner first before I do like an inner corner highlight or anything. And for that, I don't have the e.l.f. white liner, so I'm just gonna use my NYX white liquid eyeliner, and I'll be right back. We're gonna pretend those are hearts because my I blinked while I was doing my eyeshadow, and of course I like literally, anyway, eyeliner is on. I realized I didn't finish my lower lid, so what's the color I want to use? I need more of that periwinkle color. I don't feel like I have enough, so let's buff that on like nobody's business. I'm gonna add some white liner to my waterline, and this is the Beauty Creations Dare to Be Bright white liner. It's called Blanc, but this is one of the gel liners. Remember, do not pull your eyelid down when you put no eyeliner. But it's on you. All right. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I want to take this color, that metallic-y color, and put it on my like inner corner, but I don't know if it's, I think it's shiny enough. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna use this little scone smudger brush. Cause he's so weirdo and cute. It's kind of metallic, kind of not. So I'm just gonna take the highlighter that we use, and I'm gonna use that over top of that color to give us more of a, yup, that's what we needed. Gosh, that's pretty. Okay, so I just glued on some Ioni lashes. This is the style Wispy Dramatic. I felt like they gave 70s, and that was what I was going for anyway. And I feel so freaking cute. Could you just? So for lips today, I'm just putting on a gloss because it's a lot happening. I don't need no more. And I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss, and this is the color Pink Cosmo? Is that a drink? I think a Pink Cosmo is a drink. And it smells like friggin' cupcakes, just so we clear. These lip plumping glosses, I thought they would smell like mint. They smell like cupcakes. Like, what is that? Oh, lip glosses though, they be coming out with some bangers. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a very like pretty and feminine pink. I said pretty because it was stuck. Let's set so I can zoom out and we can wrap this whole thing up. So to set, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist because I've been loving it lately, and it smells like coconut and it smells amazing. And that's gonna do it for me today, party people, with my little e.l.f. video. I am obsessed with that like e.l.f. Putty bronzer and that blush, that Putty blush in Caribbean. Like I literally just, and I don't know, the Putty line is actually, it's very interesting to me because I don't know what Putty makeup is. I feel like it's just like concentrated like cream, but I like the idea because you get, first of all, it's very affordable. You get a good amount of it, and it lasts so long because it's so concentrated. I don't know, I think it's a genius idea. Good job, e.l.f. Love you for that, boo. I am obsessed with this look. I'm obsessed with these lashes. And this lip gloss was plumping. It's plumping, and I feel like this, like, it's not burning, it's just like a minty tingle. I don't know, I like a plumping gloss though. But I feel cute as I don't know where. I mean, I don't got nowhere to go. I'm about to just go sit down and eat dinner. I'm so upset with myself. But thank you so much for being here. If you get this look, I want to see it. Please make sure you tag me in it. e.l.f. Hit me up. Hit me up. Your girl is always ready for a quick little, you know, sponsorship opportunity, affiliate opportunity. Just let me know. But otherwise, thank you so much for freaking being here. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.